Okay, Xavi has been announced as Barcelona's new manager. He officially takes over on Monday. It's an interesting move considering his lack of experience. Yes, he's been coaching in the Qatari league at El Saad, but that's hardly, in my view, for a club this size, the required experience, I think. He hasn't learnt his trade in the European leagues at any level. Um, yes, he had a glittering playing career, and he was a very, very good midfielder. But I always stress this: great superstar players don't necessarily make great managers. Um, all truth be told, I think Guardiola might be the exception to the rule. But we'll see what happens. I mean, Barcelona do have a track record of having a very short leash with their managers historically. I feel sorry for the way they dealt with Ronald Koeman, but Laporta, the current club president, and they have presidential elections, so leadership could change, and if they get another club president in, Xavi's tenure could be over. Laporta stated Koeman wasn't his man, never really wanted him. So let's say the next club election and Xavi's still there, and the club is trying to get its way out the financial mess. New president comes in. Xavi's not my man. I don't want him there. Oh, he's gone. They just need an excuse. So Bobby Robson, Terry Venables, they both were sacked for winning trophies, but not necessarily the trophies that the club wanted. So it doesn't matter if you win silverware at Barcelona; you can be shown the door. Ronald Koeman won silverware last season and kept the side as competitive as possible, considering their massive financial problems. This is not an easy fix, and if things go badly, this could damage Xavi's growing reputation or managerial chances further down the track. Yes, Guardiola obviously had great success with Barcelona, and again, he's gone on to have further success at Bayern Munich and Man City. But this is when the club had money to spend. Guardiola has never not had money to spend in his managerial career. It'd be very interesting to see how Guardiola would have panned out with no cash to spend and actually had to coach players. It's kind of an interesting subplot. So Xavi's got no money to spend because the club's on its knees. Sergio Aguero is not able to play because of health concerns. He did collapse last week during a match, and so he's unavailable. So their replacement for Messi, certain sort of thinking up front, unavailable because of health reasons and may never play again. It could end up being that case. He may never play again. Yeah, a lot of young and experienced players. No budget. I mean, he may have to sell some assets in order to get some transfer funds. So I'll be interested to see how Xavi plays out. But Barcelona are in a bit of trouble. And while the gap to Real Sociedad at the top of La Liga is not insurmountable, the start they've made to the La Liga campaign and Champions League campaigns hasn't been great. Again, truth be told, is that all Ronald Koeman's fault? I don't think so. I think it's partially, obviously, some of the tactics he's been using, but at the same time, he's been forced to select players, who aren't ready for the first team, so youth players. The squad depth isn't there, and he hasn't got money to go into the market and bring in experienced players to prop up the youngsters and guide the youngsters through. Barcelona are in a crisis that's going to take a long time to fix. But we'll see what happens with Xavi. I mean, club legend. It's time to test your managerial mettle with no funds behind you and some big egos in that dressing room. PK is a big ego. Busquets is a big ego. It'd be interesting to see how he deals with his former teammates, whether they respond to him as a manager or whether their relationship changes. Because to be friendly as teammates, he's now your boss, and that is a big mental barrier to get over. But there you go. Thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts below, and I'll have some more videos for you very, very soon.